Hello everyone, welcome to World Cricket Chat. A sincere request to like, to share, to subscribe.
And to comment.
And to comment. And if you're a Delhi Daredevils fan, please stick on because Delhi Daredevils are my favorite team according to the cards.
Oh, so you think that Delhi Daredevils are going to win this title?
Well, I'm not saying they're going to win the title, but I think that they are definitely going to, well, is definite a strong word. I think that they are most likely to outperform how they have been doing all these entire 10 seasons.
In fact, one of the teams that has never won the title, one of the teams that has not made it to the final of the IPL ever, which is going to be a big ask if you look at the performance. But they have a new team, they have a new captain, they have a new coach. So that combination, because the captain is Gautam Gambhir coming from the Kolkata Knight Riders.
It's a homecoming for him, right?
It is a homecoming, not just that. He also did very well at the Kolkata Knight Riders. Ricky Ponting is coming in as a coach, having coached the Mumbai Indians, having coached Australia in a recent tri-series, a T20 tri-series in Australia and New Zealand, and having won it. So that captain-coach combination is something that could augur very well for the Delhi Daredevils. I'd like to add one point here. Bookmakers have put Delhi as at the longest odds, the least favorite team. And I am very surprised by that.
I'm at the other end. Are you at the other end?
I wouldn't say that they're the team that would go on to win the title because it's a long tournament. 14 teams, 14 games for every team. Make it to the playoffs. You have to win at least 2 matches, if not 3, to win the title. So you have to perform well over 17 matches. So can't make that prediction whether they'll win or no. But 10-1 odds, the least favorite team, no, I think they are much better than that.
Do you think they'll make it to the playoffs?
Yes, I do. I think they have the team. I think if there is one team that could surprise a lot of people, a lot of fans, is the Delhi Daredevils. They have the management, the captain and the coach, as we spoke about. They also have a good set of batsmen at the top of the order, middle order, and they have a decent set of bowlers as well. Probably the Indian spinners, but otherwise they have a bowling lineup that can test any of the opposition.
How does the team look to you? I mean, let's just start off with the batting there.
Good batting lineup. Gautam Gambhir, I'm assuming he's going to open the innings again. He's played all his IPL career as an opener, played for Delhi as an opener as well, and I don't see any reason why he should be shuttling down the order. I know that they have Colin Munro and Jason Roy as 2 openers in the squad, but I would pick one of them, and if they want to go in with the second batsman as well. And we've seen that Gautam Gambhir has sometimes done that. He has brought in, say, Chris Lynn into the lineup as an opener when he was with the Kolkata Knight Riders. If he wants to play both of them, then probably a number 3 position would be good for someone like Jason Roy. I'll probably open with Munro, but if you want a lefty-righty combination, then Jason Roy makes a lot more sense. There's Glenn Maxwell in the middle of the order. There is a Chris Morris. Now that's the problem. If you play both those batsmen, you play a Chris Morris and you play a Glenn Maxwell, you're left with no spots for a Kagiso Rabada or a Trent Bolt. So they have a good overseas department in that sense. But to choose
places are few.
Yeah, to choose those 4 players would be an issue. The other way of looking at it is that they have the depth. So suppose Rabada say gets injured, God forbid, or he's running out of form, you have a Trent Bolt to replace him. Although Trent Bolt's career T20 performances have not been great. If say Glenn Maxwell isn't doing well, and we've seen he's prone to those fluctuating forms, you can bring in a Jason Roy or a Munro into the lineup. So they have those options. Chris Morris would be one of my picks as the 4 players who would make it to the 4 overseas players who would make it to the Delhi Daredevils team as well as an all-rounder.
We've spoken about the fast bowlers there, Suneer. What about the spin department? How is that looking?
It's not a spin department that you would go gaga about, but it's also a useful looking spin department, if I could use the word, because if you look at Shahbaz Nadeem, he's been with the Delhi team for a long time now. He's been picking up wickets not just for the Daredevils, he's been doing that even at the domestic level apart from the IPL. There's Jayant Yadav who lost his place in the test side, had an injury issue when he was playing domestic cricket, but hopefully he's fit and he can make it to the playing 11 for the Delhi
One
side.
of those likable players.
Very
I've
likeable
always
player.
really
We always
liked.
remember that interview that he gave.
Yes. When he was on their mothers, and I think he just spoke so well. So he's just such a likable player. I'm really liking the Delhi side.
Exactly. And then there's Amit Mishra, who's again been playing for the Donkeys years for the side and in the IPL. He's been there around for a long time. So it has a good look to it. It's just about Gambhir and Ponting managing to use their magic wand and weave their magic around the team and probably push them into the playoffs. One other player I would want to talk about is Sandeep Lamichhane, and he's the Nepalese cricketer. Nepal have won the ODI status,
Yes.
so there's a lot more interest in
Congratulations to them.
Congratulations to them, and it was a huge achievement. We will get to see a lot more from Nepal. We know Paras Khadka plays a lot of ODIs, he plays a lot of cricket, and Gyanendra Malla plays for Nepal, and we have Sandeep Lamichhane now making it for the Delhi Daredevils. So I'm not sure he gets a lot of games. He probably will get a game or two at the end of the tournament if there is a need, but just that experience for him to be rubbing shoulders with these greats would be something that would do a lot of good for him. So Shruti, at the start you had said that Delhi is the team to watch out according to the cards. I'll ask again, what do the cards say in terms of them going the distance?
Well, I will say that for me, they make it into the top 4. But what's different for Delhi Daredevils is that they are just going to be one of the most positive teams. At least their cards seem really positive to me. They have this really free-spirited attitude. They're just going to go out there and enjoy themselves. And I think that is going to come from the fact, the combination of Gautam Gambhir and Ricky Ponting. It seems like they just want to just go out there, and this is where I think a team where we should see where they will express themselves, and they will just, I think I'll just be really happy to see how they perform. And especially for somebody like Gautam Gambhir, he's very well balanced. He will be very well planned. He'll be very well backed up by everybody. So it's just a very good all-round feeling. And
so that aura that they are giving out is something that makes you feel happy about the team and
Yes.
their performances.
Yes, and I just think that genuinely somewhere in their heart, as a franchise, they have a point to prove. And I think they've had enough.
A
huge point to prove, and they've just had enough. And this could be one of their best seasons. We can't get any. I hope it cannot get any worse for them. But yes, my top 4, if not my top 3. So that's my call there.
Well, there you have it. I think Delhi are one of my favorites. Definitely not the least favorites, as I'd spoken earlier. And for Shruti, it's one of the top 4 teams.
Yes, so that's about it. Do check us out with the other teams. If you are fans of other teams, even if you're not, you should check out the other teams.